Hello and welcome to your full moon to new moon reading, the next instalment of moon messages. This is a slightly different setup this time because I've got my new stand, woohoo, and I'm able to, try it out for the first time. Oh, it's a bit awkward setting it all up though. But how pretty is this though? I love it. I get to have all my little special things out for you all to see. We've got my new crystal ball, which I got for Christmas, which is absolutely beautiful, and some new crystals here. I've got an amethyst. I'm just so happy with it. I'm just really hoping that this film's okay, and that I can, obviously show you the cards all correctly, and So I'm just going to get straight in with it. So this is from the full moon today. Well, it was actually sort of yesterday and today, on the 30th of December 2021. Sorry, 2020. God, I'm trying to get into the new year already. So from today until the new moon in Capricorn on the 13th of January. Next year, 2021. Okay, so we're just going to get straight in with the reading. So the first card we have is It's Time to Take Action. So this one strangely reminded me, even though it's not Capricorn, it reminded me of Capricorn. There's a ram here, and I know that obviously ram is Aries, but for some reason it had a Capricorn energy. So maybe it's because of the sort of the new moon energy is going to be in Capricorn. I'm not sure, but it's something about working hard. It's something about work. So if someone is thinking of maybe changing something up in their work, it says it's time to take action. So whether that's, taking action in terms of your dreams, like thinking about what you want to do and just literally putting things into action, like starting to take those steps, starting to go forward in, whatever you're thinking of doing. There's something about that. So, and this, it seems like this is going to be more sort of on your mind in the new year, and coming towards the 13th of January, when we're in Capricorn, and the new moon in Capricorn. So Capricorn is sort of business minded, sort of action taking, decisiveness, things like that. So it's definitely it's definitely a card saying do push forward with your ideas, with your inspiration on this career move. So if anyone is thinking of that, then that is a message for you. Communication is key. So this to me, I do apologise, I've got a bit of a runny nose. So this one to me, it's new moon again. I mean, there seems to be a lot more sort of new moon energy from now until the next new moon. So maybe it's just starting off with the new moon energy, strangely, even though it's a full moon to new moon reading. It does kind of state more that it's more new moon energy, so it's stronger, or that it's just on your mind more. So it's almost like, and I don't blame you for wanting to get this year out of the way, and the energy of this year out the way, and that's probably what it is. A lot of people are actually thinking in terms of what they're going to do next year, and heading towards the next new moon, which is so that's probably why. But this is something about getting your head together. This is like either sorting your mind out, or is getting your head together with somebody else to come up with some ideas, and communicating with yourself, but also communicating with others to get clear on, what your steps forward are. So maybe, starting to have those conversations, or starting to just, speak clearly to yourself about what you want and what you desire. It's definitely about getting clear on that communication and getting clear on what you want. Okay, the next one is time for healing. So this is basically this is full moon energy, because full moon is all about releasing. This is full moon energy, so it's going back. It's saying, even though I understand that you are thinking in terms of the future and you're thinking of getting this year out of the way, this is a good time for just resting and receiving and healing in the meantime. Okay, so don't push forward too much. I think we've had these messages before in previous readings. Don't push forward too much, you know, don't get ahead of yourself, because it's important that you look after yourself, and it's important that you give yourself time for that reflection, you know, time for working out kind of what is good for you and what you need in your life, and, you know, and just being good to yourself, taking care of yourself over the next sort of 2 weeks. And even though, you know, I've said sort of to think about your career and everything, it's not really, and also I did mention about taking action, but it's more sort of taking action in terms of your thoughts. So it's to be with your thoughts more. It's not to sort of rush forward and start applying for jobs and all that sort of stuff. I mean, you might have to, obviously, you know, if you are in that, you know, if there is that going on in your life. However, just try not to push. It's just more about looking after yourself and thinking about what you want, and, you know, putting those ideas into action. Okay. And then we have believe in the impossible. So this is full moon energy. So yeah, it's literally it's speaking about the new moon, but then it's like, but you are in the full moon at the moment, you know, so you do have to just be with that full moon energy. But it's also believing in yourself, you know. So if you are starting to have doubts in your mind about what you can achieve, you've started to think of these things in terms of action and what you want to change in your, you know, job and your life. It's to just believe that it is possible. Okay. I keep seeing I'm possible. So I did actually watch a video the other day about you know, people not believing that things are possible, like saying it's totally impossible, it's not possible for me to do this. But actually, you know, you are a miracle in yourself, and so you are, you know, you are able to make things possible. Okay, so just believe in that, you know, have that belief and faith in yourself, and trust that you can do more than what you believe you can. Okay, so I'm then going to get rid of these because I've realised I don't actually have a lot of space. So when I have these have this set up, so we've then got you are good enough. Okay, so that goes really well. I'm going to actually put that other card next to that one. So you are good enough. Okay, you are, it is possible for you to do what you want to do. So please do have that faith in yourself and believe in yourself. Again, it's full moon energy, so, you know, it's be with those emotions. This full moon is actually in Cancer, and Cancer is a more emotional sign. You know, it brings up difficult emotions and feelings that need to be reflected on. So this is a time for reflection. It's a time for bringing out those fears, you know, thinking about those things that you feel that you maybe aren't good enough at, and just looking at those and just rehashing it, you know, scrubbing those negative thoughts out, and just writing down the things that you are good at, you know, just trying to change that perspective on things, because it's really not true. Okay. And then the last one is a personal issue reaches resolution. Again, for look at this full moon in Cancer. So I believe that this is you know, this is actually towards the end of the full moon, is sort of in the middle, even though I feel like it's after the full moon. Then you will start to kind of feel a bit more better about yourself personally, all the issues that you have with yourself personally. You know, if you give yourself that time to reflect, and you give yourself that time to really understand yourself, really understand your fears, your worries, and you realise that it's not true, and that, you know, things are possible for you, you know, you will come up with a resolution. You will be able to move forward and make those decisions for yourself. Okay, so this is a really positive reading, actually, going into the new year, and I think we all need that positive energy. So as long as, you know, you manage to change your mindset, manage to change your perspective, you know, things will start to look a bit brighter for you for 2021. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that reading, and let me know in comments if anything resonates. If you do want a personal reading, all the details and information are in the description box in my YouTube video. So if you aren't watching this on YouTube, hop over there and just read those on there. You can click on any of the links in my bio on Instagram as well, just to get a bit more information about what I do. And yeah, if you want to book a session, just let me know. But yeah, that's your moon messages reading for this cycle, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.